This is New Day Northwest. Now, here's Margaret Larson.
Welcome, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to New Day Northwest. Thanks so much for joining us. And we'll meet the author and the inspiration for a new book aimed at middle schoolers, an exciting adventure that helps us all understand the benefits of inclusion for everybody. Still ahead, gift ideas for the tough ones to buy for on your list. We've got something for everybody, but first up, get inspired with some truly amazing young people, a heartwarming story you do not want to miss. Introduces a new heroine to middle school-aged readers. Sam's Top Secret Journal features a girl named Sam who plays basketball and solves mysteries. She also lives with Down syndrome. The character is inspired by Adelman, a student at Nathan Hale High School and a member of the cheerleading squad there who also lives with Down syndrome. The author is her father, orthopedic surgeon Dr. Sean Adelman, and we're excited to welcome both Sean and Dev to New Day, along with several of Dev's fellow Nathan Hale cheerleaders who are right over there. Guess what they're going to do in a little bit. So Dr. Adelman, how did you decide to do this book? What went into this?
Oh gosh, I wish I had a great answer, but the truth is how some orthopedic surgeon decided he wanted to write a children's book is sort of a story in its own right. Most of it came out of frustration. You know, people sort of assumed that there were things that she couldn't do that I knew she could, and I wanted to share something that people of, you know, all abilities could understand. It wasn't really just about Down syndrome. It was about, you know, how we all have our own special things that make us special, and the diversity in all of us. There are a lot of things out there that are textbooks that are written for, you know, kids to understand and their guides, but there wasn't something out there that I thought was enjoyable. So I wanted to write something that was fun and inspirational. And so all the things in the book are things that she's done. It's a fictional format, so I wanted there to be some inspiration in addition to the story. So having that fun lesson, you know, the sugar coating on the medicine that you're supposed to take, so to speak.
Well, you very correctly call this differently abled, that
Yes.
we all have different kinds of abilities. So Dev, how did you feel about the book?
I'm amazed.
Do you have any idea your dad had that in him?
No.
A little honesty,
So,
huh?
yeah, the little father-daughter honesty. Now, one of the reasons you did this is because, Dev, you're in mainstream classrooms at Nathan Hale, right?
Yep.
Everything is just, you know, kind of very inclusive, and that's part of what you wanted to let everybody know, that we're all better off when we're in this together.
Oh, exactly. I think, you know, we tend to think of inclusion as something we do for our kids. You know, the special kids get their special things, and it's all nice for them. And the reality is it's a two-way street. You know, kids who are included benefit the other kids in the classroom, and that's why I was so happy that our cheerleaders joined us, because we get to see, you know, it's been shown that kids who grow up in an inclusive environment tend to grow up to be better humans. And I think, you know, our country is built on diversity. We're all different. We all have different abilities. We all look different. We all feel different. And if you start out in a situation where we all get to grow up with those things, then when you get to be an adult, you don't have to relearn those lessons. You know, that person who looked different, you know, when you're an adult has a very different meaning than that person you grew up with. And,
right.
it breeds a sense of understanding that we get as children that, you know, as adults, we don't, it's harder, frankly.
I want you to run for office, I think. That would be great. Dev, tell us about your activities. What do you like to do?
I love cheer.
You really like to cheer?
Yeah.
Now, do you do sports as well?
I used to play sports.
Did you play basketball like Sam?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, had a feeling. And is Sam a good basketball player?
Yeah.
Are you a good basketball player? Yeah. And so in school, what subjects do you enjoy?
I enjoy math and history and probably
You enjoy
LA.
math? Let's go back to that. This is a mystery to me. You like math and what
Yeah.
else?
History.
And so what do you do as a cheerleader? Do you go to all the games?
Yeah.
And so that has been a really fun thing, kind of a continuation of your sports and staying healthy and doing all that.
Yeah.
Right? And so we have the girls over there. Do you want to join them so that you can do a cheer in just a minute?
Yeah.
Would you mind doing that?
Yeah.
It's great to meet you. And so I'll let you go join your friends.
All right.
And Doctor, while you're here, let's talk about just this one thing while they get set up, and that is whether or not, I mean, we do have in each of our schools an idea about where kids belong. What is the benefit that you think Dev has had from being in a classroom that isn't separate from other kids?
Well, I think the two benefits to Dev, one are they don't have special grocery stores. So she has to learn to grow up in an environment where she has to interact with other people. And two, friends. You know, we already mentioned it. If people thinks she looks different or talks different, it's hard to sort of bridge those gaps. And so she's able to get friendships with these beautiful young ladies over here that there's no way she would have had that opportunity if she didn't grow up in this inclusive environment. So
that's a really interesting lesson.
It's a beautiful thing. It just is.
It is a beautiful thing, and it's a beautiful book. Will there be more? Will Sam's adventures continue?
There are 3 others that have been written, and the editing process takes quite a while, so I'm learning my lessons.
Sometimes you don't know what you ask for when you get started, right? Well, everybody, welcome the Nathan Hale High School cheerleaders.
Hips. Ready. When I say Nathan, you say Hale. Nathan, Hale. Nathan, Hale. When I say number, you say 1. Number 1. Number 1. When I say Hale, you say yes. Hale. Yes. Hale. Yes. Nathan, Hale, number 1. Hale, yes. 1, 2. Yay.
For a quick moment, but now I get it. Hale, yes. All right.
I usually have to explain that.
We've posted more information online about the book, Sam's Top Secret Journal, as well as links to the Adelman's Raise Expectations website, which is wonderful. We'd love to hear about young people in your lives inspiring others or making a difference, so please join in on the conversation on our Facebook and Twitter pages. Still ahead, hearty cooking for cold winter months, but first, answers to many gift-giving dilemmas, plus some fabulous finds when we come back. Thank you so much. What a delight. Look at